Barbie Jan. Barbie. Barb, Jan, Troy, Mom.
Melinda.
Miss Melinda.
It was a good long weekend. I think I slept probably more than I should have yesterday, but I loved it.
Mom had a bogus weekend. She had to work all Memorial
weekend.
Weekend.
Had to do like 4 or 5 days in a row, didn't you?
That stinks, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe they had you working all weekend. Weekend all working.
That you all don't even get that federal holiday. It's the only reason.
Can y'all hear us very well? Hey, James, what's going on, buddy? Without our microphones being out here. Oh, okay, yeah. We're nice and loud.
I'm always loud.
So, I don't know if y'all seen, we got a video up today, finally, earlier. I started it last night. I finished it today. We had, you have no idea the footage I had to go through and cut out. And there was like 50 clips I had to go through. So it was like, hello, Cheryl.
Hi, Mama.
So it was like a pain in the butt edit on this one. Usually I don't make as many clips. I try to make it as, you know what I mean? And be able to just, I don't know. But it turned out good. I think it turned out really good. I like the video that we got put up. And
James Boss.
I personally feel like it's one of our best, honestly. But
you're a ham.
Kevin, what's up? Sorry, man. I didn't even see you pop up there. How's it going, y'all? How's it going? And yeah, Miss Jan, sorry we missed your live.
Girl.
We were running around. Yeah. We went to Friday night we stayed with Granny. Yes, we went to my granny's on Friday night and stayed the night with her, as y'all probably know if you've seen the video. And we helped get some stuff done for my granny. And when you ask Granny if she needs anything done, you better be ready to work, because there's always tons of stuff to do, which is perfectly awesome. I love helping my granny out.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Got half the video.
Hey, Christy. Did you find your SIM cards?
No, I have not. Well, I found one of them. Yes, I did find one of them. The one that I thought I lost, the second one I thought I lost was building my tomato planter. But I found it today. Hey, Melvin Donnie.
Hey.
But my first one, no, I have not found. And it's literally the biggest SD card I got. It's got like 12 hours worth of footage on it. And I don't know what, because I had to change it when Sam was in Indiana. It popped up and said SD full. It wouldn't let me record no more. So I had to switch it to a new one. And then when I went to go edit, I couldn't remember where I put it.
Eventually I'll find it.
Yeah, it's in the house. It's in the house. And I'm sure, like I told my mom, I probably said it somewhere. And in my mind at the time, I was like, I'm going to put it here because I won't lose it. I'll know where to go. And I don't know where that spot is.
Instead of putting it back in his GoPro box, you know, where it makes sense.
Yeah. But hey, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
So now I am laser focused on making sure I put my SD cards in my GoPro box.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I can dig it.
It's been a wild week, guys.
It has.
There's been all kinds of stuff going on, man. Oh. We almost got sucked up by tornadoes. I explained that on the video. Or I did.
Not this
Sammy wasn't here.
Last week.
That was last week.
Yeah.
Yes, last week. Yeah, it was pretty insane and scary. Yeah.
He lost power for a while.
It's pretty wild to live in Tornado Alley for 35 years and then you move to another state and you literally go through the worst storm you've ever been through, right? It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Sorry, I just came inside and can't see it. You're okay, Melinda. But and then today, as y'all seen on my short, if you've seen my short, if you haven't, go check it out. I went to the dollar store this morning, got to the dollar store just fine, and then I was heading back, and about a little less than a quarter of a mile from the house, there was literally one of the biggest trees I've ever seen in my life laying across the road. And there was one girl in front of me, and we were the first ones there. And I almost, in my mind, I was like, I'm going to turn around, go the long way. And then I thought, no, you better sit here and wait because someone's going to show up with a saw. They're probably going to need help. And next thing you know, like 30 people were there chopping up a tree. And we got it out of the way super quick.
Cancel that tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm here by myself, and he has no cell phone service. He tried to message me, but I didn't get it until he got connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so she didn't even know what was going on.
Scared me to death. I was about to clock out and start walking.
She was literally panicking whenever I showed up.
Yeah, like a 45-minute trip doubled.
Yeah. What do you do?
It scared me. Yeah, I mean,
I had to stop and help. I just didn't feel right just turning around and.
No. Once I knew.
Besides that, it would have been such a long trip. They would have had that cleared out before I was halfway done going all the way around anyway.
Better just to stay put.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
I know, isn't that cool?
It was really awesome
to see everybody come together.
It was really awesome to see people come together and act like
they're used to it. Apparently. That seems like something that.
Well, there was actually a guy that came up to me that had a chainsaw, and he was like, "Man, I haven't seen people come together like this fast in a long time." I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty awesome, pretty awesome."
And it's a dangerous road. On top of that, so I'm appreciative of all the people that we live around.
Yes, Troy, that's cool. Exactly what I told Sammy when I got back. I said, whenever I do get a chainsaw, it will be in the back of the car at all times. That way, if something like that happens, we're ready to rock. No, I don't believe that it was a tornado. I believe it was a microburst. I don't know. All I know is it's hard to see on the camera like I tried to show you.
You can see, though.
You can literally see a trail of twisted trees, a perfect line right down.
You can see where the tops
side
of the mountain completely broke off.
It was crazy. Yeah. Y'all have one way in and one way out. Yes, that's it. Yeah. One way in. Well, there's two ways. I could go all the way back to town and drive around and come up this side.
Which is an hour and a half drive.
But it's a long drive.
It's a long haul.
When I moved to Austin, Texas, it snowed first time in 12 years. They said I brought it with me. That's what I've been feeling.
Yeah.
Like I moved here from Oklahoma and brought the NATOs with me. All right, goat security is here. Time to act semi-normal if possible. I love you, Scotty.
Well, like that night so I was here the Friday before that.
Looks like straight line winds.
And I was up pacing, praying to God.
Yeah, that was the night that the tornadoes hit London.
Yes, that was the night the tornadoes hit London and did what they did. That's the one that
took our tree out on top of our fence. Yeah, and that was pretty wild too. But the only reason I think it was a little bit mini tornado is, like I said, you can see the perfect trail going across the mountain. It's a perfect trail, and you can tell that the trees are twisted.
Yeah,
they're broken half, but you can tell that they were twisted and broke.
We need to look up what he said, though. What do you call a microburst?
Microburst.
We need to look that up.
Which kind of makes sense because whenever I was laying in bed, it was like a quick wind, and it blew through my windows, and my blinds went straight out, and my electric shut off. So microburst it feels like what it was because it only lasted a couple seconds.
Right, it was a burst, but it was strong.
But then when I stepped out on the porch, it was like tornado. Lightning, like I've never seen.
Hey, Critter
Creek. Hey, what's going on? But
yeah, that was scary.
Storms have gotten bad everywhere. Yes, they have. It is absolutely crazy. I was watching somebody talk about the transfer in Tornado Alley.
How
it's all moved to where we're at now, our side of the country, instead of right in the middle. They say it's due to different kind of cold pressure meeting heat pressure. Everything's supposedly changing around. I think they manipulate the weather is what I think, and that's what has happened and cause of it. But that's my own
pretty
opinion.
much what I was doing, Christy. I was walking and I was praying.
Very strong as a tornado. Yeah. Well, that's the worst I've ever experienced. I think the one next to that, as far as the second worst I've experienced, if y'all remember, when we lived in Sapulpa, we had that huge storm come through, and I tried to open my front door, and it wouldn't let me open. Like the wind was literally sucking my door. I couldn't open it. It was like somebody was pulling on it. So, and that wasn't long before we left. I've gone
yeah,
and
there ain't
beat
nothing
the
crazy about
storm
that.
before. Get out of here in the name of Jesus. Just I am the crazy probably. No, hey, Christy, I understand because as soon as that happened, I stepped on the porch and lightning was going crazy. Trust me, I was standing right here praying to God, God, please send it somewhere else because we have nowhere to go. But that's something that we're definitely going to be figuring out and investing in is a tornado shelter. I want a tornado shelter.
Yeah,
100%.
it's been a little too crazy here, and I've never experienced storms like that here.
It's
only
crazy.
in Oklahoma,
Absolutely
and I
crazy.
don't like it.
We need crazy Pentecostal ladies, Chris. Yes, yes, we do. We absolutely do.
My mama. And
yeah, you fit right in with Cheryl.
Yeah.
On chat, hi.
Yes, microburst
and straight line winds about the same. Well, then why would it? I just don't understand why it would cause that little trail down the side of the mountain with trees twisted in half. Like you could tell that something was going across the side of the mountain, ripping those trees up.
Yeah.
Like when you see it with the naked eye, you can see it really, really good. Like you can just see the broken, twisted tops of the tree.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect line right across the side of going down the mountain.
And we know it wasn't like that before. Pretty hard. Tulsa has too. It's usually OKC, but we've been getting it lately. Yeah, you're right. Normally it is OKC and typically by the time it either goes north or it lessens.
Veers.
Yeah. And then it will go south or whatever, But
what's crazy is at the beginning of tornado season this year, everything was that side of us. Like, and it was sunshine and beautiful here for like the first 2 or 3 weeks of all the storms.
Yeah.
Because I'd be sitting on the porch with a beautiful day, cutting the grass and watching tornadoes on Ryan Hall busting through the country. Like, pretty wild. Kentucky has been hit pretty hard. Tulsa has too. It's usually OKC, but we've been getting it lately.
Yeah.
That sounds like a tornado. The skin of the trees. It does, Christy. It really, really does. Hey, Tish. Hey, you have your interview tonight, don't you? And also, my mom showed me today that I love this, you put Miracle's interview on Prosperity TV. How cool is that? But I also wanted to tell you, not sure if you did or not yet, Tish. If you were thinking about putting me and Sammy's interview on there, wait, because we want to do a new interview. We want to do a fresh interview. So we need to set up a time that we can do another one with you, if that's okay with you. The only reason, because I was a little uncomfortable, I just wasn't used to it yet back then. I think we could do a much better interview.
She said, let's do it.
Yeah, I think we could do a much better. I'm just in a good mood today. In a good mood today, guys.
Yeah.
It's been a good day.
Yeah,
it's been a good week. Been a good week.
Yeah. It's only Tuesday, but
just in a good mood. I was excited for the live.
Yeah. That don't happen too often for me until I get into it. And then once I get into it, I'm in it. But it's just,
Okay, Tish, we're going to have to, I'll get a hold of you and we will set something up. Okay. As soon as I get the opportunity, I'll get a hold of you. I'll message you or I'll have Sam call you or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, life is good. If God would just bless me with a job right down the road, then we would be. It's like we're praying. It's like not at 99.9% awesome right now. That 0.1%, God's, and I know it's going to happen. He always comes through, especially when it comes to a job. For some reason, that's why I'm just confident and patient with it. Let me know when you guys are ready. Okay, Tish, we will. But it's always been that way. My whole life, like I would stress about trying to find a job, blah, 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 blah. And then it would always pop in when I wasn't even like
expecting it,
something I didn't even know about or wasn't expecting. And then all of a sudden, here you go. Here's this. I'm honestly hoping that one company gets a hold of me once Melvin Donnie sent me to. David doesn't know how to sit still for 3 seconds.
He don't, but that's okay. He's in a good mood. I'd rather him be like this than.
Christy said, James, my daughter one time grabbed my hands and said, now talk, Mom. Oh, I couldn't talk without using my hands. So, Christy, are you a hand
Hand
talker
talker.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I. I have like
Ooh.
50-50 ADHD. It's like sometimes it's not there, but when it's there,
He's trying to get to you, I think.
oh, give me the go. Hi.
Hi, Melinda.
Oh, and did you
Look,
not see
James.
James?
Look, check.
I
One,
trimmed
two.
it up. I trimmed it up, James.
You did.
Just
You
by
cleaned it
your
up.
request.
Yep. Just because of you. It looks good.
My sister
Oh,
give
yeah,
Pooch a
hand
poke in the
doctor.
belly for me so I can say Pooch. Poke and Pooch.
Poke and Pooch.
Poke and Pooch. Give a little poking to Pooch.
Yeah, I hope Pooch is doing well.
Trimmed. Yeah, I trimmed it. Trimmed it up.
Yep.
Which after you made that comment, I went and looked, and it was pretty wild, man. I had
was.
extra long hairs all over the place, but now it's long enough for the first time that I could actually shape it. But from now on, it's going. I'm ZZ topping it, dude. I'm gonna let it go.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
But I think it only gets to a certain point, and it just won't grow no more.
All right, buddy.
It's been 2 years since I've shaved.
I really don't remember.
Over a year for sure. Thank you, Jane.
It's been a minute. For sure.
Pokey Pooch, oh mammy.
He said, "Looks better." Oh, oh, mammy. Sorry, that was me moving.
Just
David,
keep calling them every week until they say okay.
okay.
Yeah, I do. That's a good idea. I probably should call them back and check again.
It's not a bad idea.
Because I told them, I'm pretty sure I told them, I said, I'm not limited just to a loader.
You said that.
Yeah, I'm whatever it is. Even if I've never done it, I can learn it.
Whatever you need. Good boy.
One thing I can say for sure that I'm good at is working with my hands.
Yes.
And learning new things.
I miss the old mammy.
Creek wants a snapshot of you.
Oh, so James was for real.
Hope you got it.
Did you get it?
Everybody, please. Trying to get screenshots of people, pups, and tattoos. Not so easy.
Rerun. It's not. We'll sit still. I guess I missed that comment. I'm so sorry.
That feels weird, man.
What? Or were you
looking at it? It looks like a picture.
Sorry, that was great. I want the doggy. Coco.
Coco.
Come here.
Come on, BB. Come here, BB.
Come here, Beady.
Come on, BB. And we got BB. We're in a photo shoot. How cool.
Look. Really? Okay.
He's sorry. That was great. I love it.
Oh, you got your picture taken.
Ah, boo-boo. Hi. He's became my buddy. This guy right here.
He's a good boy.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can't
He's
wait.
such a good boy.
Yes. He really
but
is.
He's a pup.
Smart.
So he's got that annoying puppy.
You gotta watch everything, make sure everything's put up, which we do anyway, but like cords and
oh yeah,
like
the other day I had the computer plugged in on the other side of the living room, and I had an extension cord coming from the plug, and out of the blue I heard "Ow!" and he took off running.
He ain't messed with it since.
Dummy. Yeah, he was chewing on the extension cord. I didn't see him chewing on it. And then what? Hurt, stop it. You're shaking my laptop.
Thought you were freaking out because we were having an earthquake or something.
No, Hurt was crashing.
It was Hurt.
So he was vibrating the table. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, he was chewing on the extension cord, and he said, "Arr!" and he took off running. I was like, well, dummy, you won't do that again, will you? And then Zeus laid down on top of where he was chewing on the extension cord.
I couldn't get to it fast enough to unplug it.
Right after that, Zeus laid down, and next thing you know, Zeus is like, "Arr!" It's like, dang, that extension
Good
cord
God,
was
that's going in the
ripping on my.
trash.
But I was pretty upset because that was my favorite extension cord. Like, it was actually like one of those home extension cords, but it was like 20 feet long. Like, it was awesome.
It is going well, Tish. I enjoy it. I do. Going, being able to stay home and then only have to deal with 1 week in the office.
Yes.
It's nice.
And there's talk going on right now also that it's possible that it's coming up pretty soon that she will be permanently at home all the time. So no more runs to Indiana.
Hopefully. So definitely a prayer.
But I'm kind of loving the trips to Indiana just because now we've got it set up now to where on one of the weekends, which will probably be the weekend I go pick her up, we're going to start going to my granny's every single month and go stay a night with my granny. And
try to help her get some stuff done.
Yeah, not only that, my granny's getting older, and I want to be able to spend as much time possible with her because she's such an amazing person. And I wouldn't be where I am in life if it wasn't for my granny, because she planted that seed. She's watered that seed over my entire life. I think she's probably one of the not
Christy,
the only, because I know a lot of people prayed for me throughout my life, but I think Granny probably wore her knees out praying for me more than probably, you know what I mean?
That's what she said.
Yeah. So
she had double knee replacement.
Yep, she had double knee. Oh yeah, she's got to have be praying for my granny. Her name is Phyllis, but she has to be going and getting a surgery on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Here soon. So if we keep her in prayers, Miss Phyllis Ann Gocher.
Yeah. Poor thing. But she's in good spirits, as always. If they're everywhere, saint.
My spiritual foundation comes from my nanny.
Christy
that's where mine comes from. She said, slept on the couch that night. What night did you sleep on the couch? I slept on the couch. My Pyrenees mixed pups were extremely destructive. What? They pulled out all the stuffing in my mattress when I was at the hospital with my baby sister. Oh, man. She said, zip, I slept on the couch that night. I actually slept on the couch all week last week when Sammy was gone and slept excellent.
My mom's doing okay. She's doing okay. I think she's just worn out. It's a lot on her, but I think she's doing okay.
She's definitely bouncing back. Granny Gocher. There you go.
Granny G.
Granny G.
That's what they call her.
Yeah. That's what all the great grandkids call her is Granny G. Sure enough. How cool is that?
Yeah.
And she's awesome. And next time that we go down there, I haven't done it the past 2 times just because I wanted some, private time
absolutely
with her. So next time we go down there, I believe I'm going to make a video with my granny, not only just so y'all can meet her, but it would also just be super cool to forever have a video of hanging out with Granny. And so
that's a good idea.
I'm almost 7 now, I think.
Your Pyrenees?
The Pyrenees.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Come home and the guts to my mattress.
PB tries to chew up my pillows and my favorite pillow of Miracle's face. Yes, you will definitely meet Granny. Who knows? I might even do a pop-up live while we're over at Granny's house and hang out. She's such an extremely positive and uplifting person all the time. Like, there's never a time you will ever sit and talk with my granny and her not be so positive and uplifting.
The only time that she is frustrated is when it's righteous anger.
Yeah. When it's something, and she'll tell you. She's not afraid to talk to you about it.
That's the only time I've ever seen her.
If she's got something on her mind, she will definitely get it out and make sure you know. And, it's good stuff.
And then Troy said, it sounds like y'all having a great plan for y'all's future. Want to let y'all know I'm extremely proud of you guys. Thank you, Troy.
Thank you, Troy. We still need to make the trip to come see you, Troy, man. And that's not nothing. It's not something that's not going to happen. We still talk about it, and we will as soon as we get opportunity. We were just talking about it earlier. And
keep your children in the desert. And then did you see what Tish said? Delayed response, but people who But
Watched the
people,
episode with Miracle on it. Told me they learned a lot from her. You'll have to tell her.
oh,
Different people go more. Awesome.
She
I
needs
will let
that
her know. Yes, she's
encouragement.
having
Yes.
she's having a tough time right
Yeah.
now. She's having a tough time.
so she definitely
She's
needs some prayers.
going through personal things, which I'm not gonna talk about unless she's okay with it. But
She's not here.
and I've not asked her, so
No.
I'm not gonna bring it up. But yes, she's
She needs
going through
prayer.
some tough times. Miracle Lynn does need prayer. I think she's doing a little better after the conversation we had. I did my best to lift her up and
Yeah.
and give her the best advice that I possibly can, which is not always great
I'm glad you
advice.
said
But
something about her.
isn't that verse down there cool? That's the
How
message
much
version
God
of John
loved the world,
3:16.
He gave his son as a one.
I got to talk to her friend and get a lot of it out better. Good.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Thank
look,
you.
I just want to read that to you because the message version is crazy. It doesn't like simply break up each individual verse. Okay. So I didn't even really know when 16 ended, but here's the message version and it goes 3:16 through 18 and it's all one group and it don't divide up the 16 through 18. But this is how much God loved the world. He gave his son, his one and only son. And this is why, so that no one need be destroyed by believing in him. Anyone can have a whole and lasting life. God didn't go to all the trouble of sending his son merely to point an accusing finger, telling the world how bad it was. He came to help, to put the world right again. Anyone who trusts in him is acquitted. Anyone, that's good stuff. Anyone who trusts in him is acquitted. Anyone who refuses to trust him has long since been under the death sentence without knowing it. And why? Because of that person's failure to believe in the one-of-a-kind Son of God that introduced to him.
Yeah. Hey, Bear.
Hey, K-Bear.
Thank you,
I
Melinda.
love the message version. That's literally one of my favorite. I don't know, but I do want a message version,
crispy.
actual Bible. But
Just growing up in
if
general.
when I'm studying, I like more NIV, New King James, or something like that. But it's fun to read the message version because it just breaks it down so well for dummies like
we
me.
downloaded that. It's a new Bible app. I don't know if we're allowed to say the name.
Yeah, absolutely. It's called Bit Bible. BIT Bible. Bit Bible. Check it out, guys. Every one of you. I'm telling you, it is super, super cool. This is probably one of the coolest apps that I've ever seen. This is such a great idea. I found it yesterday. I seen an ad for it. I tried it. It is amazing.
Yeah.
So put it on your phone. What it does is anytime you go to play on your phone, as soon as you open your phone, it pulls the Bible up and it starts at Genesis 1:1. And every time you open your phone, you're forced to read at least one verse. You can keep going until you're done and you hit amen and it'll go to your regular phone. But it is so cool. I'm already on chapter 4 of Genesis. And I forget about it every time I open my phone and poof, there's the Bible. And you have to read it. And it's called Bit Bible. BITBIBLE. Bit Bible.
Thank you.
Yes, check it out. It is one of the coolest apps I've ever seen. So eventually you're going to read the entire Bible because you know how much we open our phones.
Several chapters into Genesis since last night and today, which
here, let me see if I'll pull the app up and so y'all can see what it looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right there.
So
they can see it.
That's it right there.
Looks like
Bit Bible
turquoise
English.
Written in Bible.
Bit Bible. Check
Turquoise
it out.
Bible.
It's really the coolest idea ever, man.
Yeah. It's got me reading it.
I love it.
Sorry,
I absolutely love it. And we just put it on our phone yesterday. And most of the time, it's hard to just read one verse and then say amen. Like I've got to read 6 or 7 verses before.
Amen, Mickey.
It's super cool.
Well, then, Donnie, what's his first name? What? Go back. Our grandson left for the Army Wednesday.
Oh, be praying for him. What's his name? If y'all don't mind saying.
I can't remember his name.
I can't. Oh, yeah, we did know his name. I'm sorry, guys. Remind me, please.
I'm trying to remember because I remember talking.
Yeah. What do you think it was?
I feel like it started with a P.
A P?
I don't know.
I'm thinking a D.
Maybe.
Reverend Joe, what's going on?
Reverend Joe.
Welcome in from Eastern Iowa. Iowa, nothing.
Brian
Joseph. Okay. Keep him in your prayers,
Brian
guys.
Joseph. Keep him
Absolutely.
safe.
I'm telling you what.
Help him get through these next 6 weeks.
If any time was a good time to join the military, today is probably the best it's ever been to join the military because they're actually a military and they're Jesus centered, and yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
And to thank you to all those that are in here for your service and what you've done for our country. I spent when I wasn't sleeping yesterday, I was sitting there thinking about.
We've got to remember that Memorial Day weekend is not about a day off work and everybody have fun. The true meaning is
to reflect on those that have gave it all.
Why we're able to live this amazing life, and the reason we're able to live this amazing life is because of the men and women that go across seas and risk their life, sacrifice their life in order for us to be in such an amazing country, right?
Yeah.
BJ.
We call him BJ. Brian Joseph, BJ.
Yeah. Trying to get away from wars as well. Yes, trying to get away from wars as well. Absolutely. Because we actually have a great leader, and things are good. Dang, we're 30 minutes in. We better get on the Bible quiz, huh? What do y'all think?
Good.
When y'all come over, maybe we could get my biblical collection out of storage and send the weekend. That sounds absolutely awesome, Troy. That would be super cool. I'm absolutely okay with that. That would be awesome.
Yep, David's dad was in the military.
Yes, my dad is a veteran. He absolutely is a qualified veteran from the U.S. Army. Sure enough.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's go through some questions. We got some Bible questions. Okay, here we go. Who was supposed to be the spokesman for Moses? Was it A, Ben, B, Joshua, C, Aaron, or D, Hur? Who was supposed to be the spokesman for Moses? Ben, Joshua, Aaron, or Hur? In 2 stints in this past week. Sorry, Reverend Joe. That stinks, man.
Oh.
Dang.
Bless your heart.
Aaron. Everybody's saying Aaron. See Aaron.
See,
Everybody's on the same page. Man, we're going to have to look that up because Aaron sounds right to me. But it's saying C, Hur, in Exodus 7.
Yeah, let's look it up.
1. We got to look it up right quick. Because I was editing my videos, so I literally was like rushing to get all these questions up here. So I didn't. Let's see. What does it say? Exodus 7:1. See if we can find Exodus. Exodus 7:1 says, God told Moses, look at me. I'll make you as a god to Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron will be your prophet. You are to speak everything I command you, and your brother Aaron will tell it to Pharaoh. Then y'all are right. That's wrong. I don't know why that could be my. Oh, no. I did. Look, C. I put her instead of Aaron. And that confused me so bad, guys. I'm so sorry.
I'm
C, Aaron. I put C, her. That's my mistake, guys. I love you guys.
So C was correct.
Forgive me. Yes, good job, guys.
Yes. Disregard. Delete.
Yes, Moses stuttered. And I mistyped. Someone needs to be typing for me, I guess. My brain don't function that fast. That's so funny. Because I knew that didn't sound right, guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there we go. Question number 2. Hopefully I typed it right. Who was the first man created? This is the easy one, guys. Was it Noah? Was it Adam, Jonah, or Jesus?
Who was the first man?
Who was the first man, the very first man created?
B.
Who was the very first man created?
Start over.
Adam.
Redo.
Adam. Yeah, that's a pretty easy one. Adam in Genesis 2:7. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Who built the ark as God instructed? Was it A, Jonah, B, Moses, C, Noah, or D, Adam? This is another super easy question. For anybody that's a Christian, this is easy. Who built the ark as God instructed?
Oh, and
Who built the ark?
Noah. And speaking of that, whenever we were coming
With
back
the
from
teaching
Granny's, we
license
went
for
right
them.
through that town. We went right through that town.
Yes,
So
we did.
can, we know what you're talking about now.
Answer is C, Noah in Genesis 6:13 through 22. But yes, we, on our way back from my granny's the other day, we went through the town that has the model ark in it. So now we know where it's at, and we're definitely going to be going to check it out as soon as we possibly can. Next question. Who had a dream of a ladder reaching from earth to heaven? Was it A, David, B, Joshua, C, Jacob? I put a thumbs down. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I don't know why it done that. Or D, Esau. Who had a dream of a ladder reaching from earth to heaven? David, Joshua, Jacob, or Esau? Jacob, C. Everybody's on the same page? Right. And the answer is Jacob in Genesis 28:10 through 17. Good job, guys. Good job. Hey, man, we're on a roll. We are on a roll. Who was the king who threw Daniel in the lion's den? This is a good one.
Okay.
A, Darius. B, Ahasuerus. C, Cyrus. Or D, Belshazzar. Who was the king who threw Daniel in the lion's den? Darius, Ahasuerus,
I'm not answering.
Cyrus, or Belshazzar?
I would not have gotten it right, though. Jacob's ladder. Yeah, that's right. Duh.
Yep. Who was the king who threw Daniel in the lion's den? Cyrus?
We got C. We got a D. Scotty said I sneezed while typing.
We got one D. Woo, we're mixed up here. We're mixed up. All right, here we go. Let's see who got it. A, Darius.
Should we look it up? Make sure.
No, that's right.
That's right.
Daniel 6. Here, we will.
Yeah.
Just to
validate.
So,
it was what?
Daniel.
Oh, Daniel 6. Just the whole chapter?
6:1, I guess. Darius recognized his kingdom. He appointed 120 governors to administer all the parts of his realm. Over them were 3 vice regents, one of whom was Daniel. The governors reported to the vice regents, who made sure that everything was in order for the king. But Daniel, brimming with spirit and intelligence, so completely outclassed the other vice regents and governors that the king decided to put him in charge of the whole kingdom. So I guess it'll go on to him throwing him in jail. So yes, Darius was exactly right. See what everybody's saying?
Reverend Joe said I Googled it.
Yes. Come on, don't be doing that. God's watching you. Just because we can't see you, God's watching you.
Hey, but he was honest about it.
Oh, King Darius, God has shut the mouth of the lion. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
he did. He shut the mouth of the lion. You're exactly right. Good stuff.
Good job. Good job. Good
okay.
Team.
Who was the man who wrestled with another man all night? This is a fairly easy one, too. I mean, I shouldn't keep saying that. A, Joseph. B, Moses. C, Abraham. Or D, Jacob. Who was the man that wrestled with another man all night? Joseph, Moses, Abraham, or Jacob?
He said I didn't give any answer first. Yeah, no, you didn't. You just said I Googled it.
Jacob. What's everyone else think? D, Jacob. D.
Yeah, I go with D.
Jacob. Jacob. And we will reveal it now. D. Jacob in Genesis 32:24. He wrestled with God, and when he got done wrestling with God, God named him what? Here, I'm just going to, y'all answer that. What did God name Jacob after he wrestled him all night? This is like a bonus.
Oh, this is not one.
Yeah, it's not in my questions. Israel. Good job, James. Yep, sure enough. He was renamed Israel after he wrestled all night and got his hip popped out of place.
Wrestle like pooch.
And I'm pretty sure he like walked with a limp forever after that. Yeah. Okay.
He was wrestling with God, wasn't he?
Yes, it was God he was wrestling with. Okay. What was the name of the city that Jonah was sent to by God? Was it A, Tarshish, B, Joppa, C, Nineveh, or D, Tyre? What was the name of the city that Jonah was sent to by God? Tarshish, Joppa, Nineveh, Tyre.
I actually knew the answer to this one.
Kevin said Nineveh.
Then he was called to Israel. Yes.
Nineveh.
Good job.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good job yet.
I know the answer to it.
James says A. Tarshish. D. Mom says D with a question mark. And the answer is Nineveh. C. Nineveh in Jonah 1 and 2. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. C. Nineveh was the city that Jonah was sent to by God.
All right, Coco. Keep invading your space.
Next question. Who was called the father of many nations? This is A. Jacob, B. Isaac, C. Ishmael, or D. Abraham. Who was called the father of many nations? Jacob, Isaac, Ishmael, or Abraham?
I think I actually know. I didn't look this time. They worshipped a...
Never was represented by Abraham. Abraham, Abe, D, Abraham, D, Abraham. Cool. Everybody's on the same page. I love it when everybody's so sure about it.
Abe.
Boom, 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 boom. Abe. Yep. And the answer is D, Abraham. Genesis 17:3 through 4. Good job, guys. Good job.
Way to go.
What took on the sins of the Israelites before being released to the wilderness? Was it a dove? Was it a lamb? Was it a goat? Or was it a calf? What took on the sins of the Israelites before being released to the wilderness? This was an interesting one because I wasn't a whole lot sure with it. What animal basically took on the sins of the Israelites before being released?
Like sacrificing them?
The wilderness.
Oh, what?
Like he casted the sins into the animal. So this is in Leviticus, and I'm not real up to par on Leviticus. We got B.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's saying lamb. Everybody's saying lamb. We're going to have to look this one up after we do it. And the answer is C, a goat, in Leviticus 16:20 through 22. Let's check it out, guys.
You see where Boss said that's where we get scapegoat from.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Leviticus 16
20
through 22. When Aaron finishes making atonement for the Holy of the Holies, the tent of meeting, and the altar, he will bring up the live goat, lay both hands on the live goat's head, and confess all the iniquities of the people of Israel, all their acts of rebellion and all their sins. He will put all their sins on the goat's head and send it off into the wilderness, led out by a man standing by and ready. The goat will carry all their iniquities to an empty wasteland. The man will let him loose out there in the wilderness. Interesting. That's very interesting.
Yep.
Thank God that we live by the new the New Testament rules, right?
Thank you,
We don't
Jesus.
we don't have to worry about making sure
It
and
does make
putting our
sense.
sins on something else and asking for
Oh,
forgiveness every single week and having to sacrifice animals for you know what I mean?
That is the test you want to pass for sure.
Yeah.
They released the goat into the wilderness.
We get the scapegoat.
Beginning of separation of the sheep and the goats. Oh.
Okay, next
Interesting.
question. What animal was provided as a replacement for the sacrifice of Isaac? Was it A, a ram, B, a goat, C, a lamb, or D, a cow? A ram, goat, lamb, or cow? What animal was provided as a replacement for the sacrifice of Isaac? So this was whenever he was going to sacrifice his son because God told him to sacrifice his son. Ram. Cool. Look, everybody's rolling.
Everybody's saying ram. Hey.
And I've got to go. Love y'all. Come join me if you're able. My guest is going to share her story about her son who was diagnosed with leukemia, and she is going to sing a beautiful Christian song. Okay, yes, everybody go watch Tish after this. We love you, Tish.
8 Eastern time, 7 Central time.
Everybody's on the same page. I love it. And the answer is a ram in Genesis 22:13. Yes, they went up on the hill. He already had him strapped up and on the altar and about to sacrifice him. And then all of a sudden he seen a ram walk up and he was like, okay, cut him loose and sacrifice the lamb. Pretty wild story, honestly. God done some wild things in the Old Testament. What tribe did the priest come from? A, Judah, B, Levi, C, Benjamin, or D, Ephraim? What tribe did the priests come from? Judah, Levi, Benjamin, or Ephraim?
I have no idea. James said Levi. Boss said Levi. Good night, Mickey.
You got to go. Good night.
Levi.
We got 3 Levi's, 4 Levi's.
Everybody saying Levi?
Levi. Let's see. The answer is B, Levi, in Exodus 28, verse 1. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Next question. What did Nehemiah focus on rebuilding in Jerusalem? Was it A, the temple, B, the priesthood, C, the walls, or D, the law?
Ooh.
What did Nehemiah focus on rebuilding in Jerusalem? The temple, the priesthood, the walls, the law.
The walls,
what did
the
Nehemiah?
law.
Says temple.
That's what I thought. That's what I think. Like, that's what I guessed.
What did Nehemiah focus on rebuilding in Jerusalem?
I don't know, though.
Christy says
the wall. I know.
We got most of everybody saying the temple. James says C, the wall. Scotty, and the answer is C, the walls. In Nehemiah 2, 7 through 18. Yes, good job. James and Christy nailed it. Which prophet had a vision of dry bones coming to life? A, Ezekiel, B, Isaiah, C, Elijah, or D, Jeremiah? Which prophet had a vision of dry bones coming to life? Ezekiel, Isaiah, Elisha, or Jeremiah?
James said B.
Kevin said Ezekiel.
I don't. Dang, I'm wrong, she said.
B, Isaiah.
Yeah, good job.
We got B. 2 Ezekiel, and then we got Isaiah. We got another Isaiah. Elijah. We're a little mixed up on this one. Elijah. I think this is Elisha.
Elisha.
Dang, it could be Elisha.
Or Ezekiel.
It could be this one, but I think it might be this one.
And they're not good ones.
And the answer is A, Ezekiel. In Ezekiel 37, 4 through 12. If you don't know it,
good job.
Elevation Church or Elevation Worship wrote a song specifically about that verse where
Yeah.
he's talking about dry bones coming to life. And it's an amazing, awesome song. If you've never heard it, check it out.
Yep.
Okay. Who built the city of Nineveh? Was it A, Hezekiah, B, Ahab, C, Ashar, or Nimrod? D.
Nimrod.
Who built the city of Nineveh? Hezekiah, Ahab, Ashur, or Nimrod?
Isaiah.
He was a wee little man.
You got it, Melinda. Yep.
Ahab,
He was a wee little man.
Nimrod. We have two separates.
I want to go with Nimrod. I'm
Ahab,
not sure, though.
Nimrod. Mom says A. Hezekiah. Hezekiah. I'm sorry. I was trying to. Hezekiah. The names are so crazy,
I
too.
know. I'll go with Nimrod, but total gas. I know
he
he
was
was the king of Babel.
Okay, here we go. The answer is C.
Oh.
Asher. In Genesis
Ashur.
10, verse 11. So remember that.
I need to
Who
look
built
up
the city of
Nimrod.
Nineveh?
Asher.
Asher. Asher built the city of Nineveh. Which king showed all his treasures to foreign envoys? Which Isaiah condemned? Was it A, Jotham, B, Uzziah, C, Ahaz, or D, Hezekiah?
Which
king showed all his treasures to the foreign envoys?
I don't know.
Which is Isaiah
Hey,
condemned?
Bubba.
Was it Jotham, Uzziah, Ahaz, or Hezekiah?
So
Who?
we're getting Uzziah.
Benny, what's up, Benny? Love you, brother. Thank you for coming in.
D was Hezekiah.
Okay, we got mixed. We were
And
mixed
Bennett
up a
said
little. We had
Uzziah.
a couple D's.
So Bennett saying B, C.
And the answer is D, Hezekiah. In 2 Kings 20, 12 through 18.
Let's see. Yeah, good job. Good job, y'all.
Which judge made a senseless vow to God, causing the sacrifice of his daughter? Which judge made a senseless vow to God, causing the sacrifice of his daughter? Was it A, Samson, B, Jephthah, C, Ehud, or D, Gideon?
Ehud.
I'm probably completely thrashing these names.
Yeah, but
Ehud.
Ehud.
Which judge made a senseless vow to God, causing the sacrifice of his daughter? Samson, Jephthah, or Ehud, or Gideon?
What do we get? Yep. B. That is. He said all men, to be honest, I don't know. That's okay. That's why we're doing it. I don't either. You're not alone, buddy.
We got a couple. We got
C. So B, Jep. Which one was Jep?
Let's here we go. Here's the answer. The answer is B, Jephthah.
Good job.
In Judges 11, 30 through 35.
Chance at ABC.
He was the judge that made a senseless vow to God,
You
causing
got it.
the sacrifice of his daughter.
You got it,
Good job, guys. Which judge brought a gift to King Eglon and then killed him? Was it A, Ehud, B, Abdon, C, Barak, or D, Samson? Which judge brought a gift to the king Eglon and then killed him? Ehud, Abdon, Barak, or Samson?
I have no idea.
Which judge brought a gift to the king Eglon and then killed him? Ehud, Abdon, Barak, Samson. James says Samson.
I'm saying D.
Kevin says
D.
Samson.
Christy, A, B, C, D. Your mama, A.
A, B, C, D.
That's what Jan did.
I didn't. I missed it. Hey, you got it right. Hey.
Kara saying B.
Okay.
Jan said D. Melinda said D. A.
The answer is A, Ehud, in Judges 3, 15 through 23.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. I know these questions, these last few questions are super hard.
Yeah.
They're Old Testament, super hard questions. I didn't get them when I was going through the quiz. So, which of Saul's sons reigned 2 years over Israel? Was it A, Jonathan, B, Mephibosheth,
He was trying to practice
or
that
C,
before.
Ishbosheth, or D, Ner? Sorry, guys. I tried my best.
He was trying to
Which
practice.
of Saul's sons reigned 2 years over Israel? A, Jonathan, B, Mephibosheth, or C, Ishbosheth, or D, Ner? Got D and C. Barack Obama. You're funny.
And boss
D,
said, this
C,
is,
C, B, B, C. We're all over the place. So someone's going to get it right.
Boss-
Mom says A, so everyone's put in.
he said, this is the section of the Bible that I don't really know very good.
That-
and I
that's
should start
exactly-
reading it again.
Yes, I'm in
Yeah.
the same
There's
boat,
probably
Kevin.
like a billion names through it. Talking
Absolutely
about
in the
lineage.
same boat. It's like
Yeah.
Leviticus. I don't know it much. I need to go back and
Yeah.
study those books.
C,
But
D, we got a variety.
the answer is C, Ishbosheth. In
Ishbosheth.
2 Samuel
With
2:10.
the one I could. Scotty said I went with the one that I could say.
That was Saul's son who reigned
Barak.
2 years over Israel.
First and Second Kings and pronunciation.
Where did David take the head of Goliath? A, Hebron, B, Ramah, C, Jerusalem, or D, Bethlehem? Where did David take Goliath's head to? Hebron, Ramah, Jerusalem, or Bethlehem?
I want to do this.
Hebron. Barak jumped in a pit and killed a lion.
Interesting, Christy.
Very interesting. That's cool that you know that.
Yeah. Here said A.
We got
Scotty said
Ramah, we got A, B, we got one
Hebron,
C,
A.
Jerusalem. Bless you. It
Wish it
sounded like you sneezed. A, and the answer is C, Jerusalem.
Look at
1
that.
Samuel 17:54. Good job, the
Good
one that
job.
got it right. Because I know someone got it right. There was an A, B, C, D's.
Yeah. Mama got it right.
Who was Israel's
Yeah.
firstborn son? A, Joseph, B, Reuben, C, Benjamin, D, Gog.
Yep, I wouldn't have gotten
Who
this right.
was Israel's firstborn son? And who is Israel? We just talked about it earlier. Who is Israel? Who is his firstborn son? Joseph, Reuben, Benjamin, or Gog? Okay, that's what I
I
meant.
don't know. Kevin said Joseph.
Kevin said Joseph.
Jane said that's what I meant. Yeah, I'm right there
Joseph.
with you. I don't know the answer to this one.
Joseph. Everybody's on the
Same,
same page so
Joseph.
far. Joseph. Ooh,
Karen
Christy
said A.
says Reuben.
Christy said
Oh, we got a
B.
C.
Ooh.
Benjamin.
A.
A.
Joseph.
Joseph. And the answer
Right.
is B. Reuben.
Reuben.
In 1 Chronicles 5, chapter 5, verse 3. Good job, guys. I love it.
1 minute, babe.
That's okay. We're going to go through the rest of the questions I got. We only got like 4 more, so
Yeah.
we may go over a little
We
bit.
just gotta hurry so we're not overlapping Jan.
Oh, yeah. Not Jan's, Tish.
I meant that's
How
what I
many
meant.
children did
Sorry,
Israel
Jan.
have?
Sorry, Tish.
A7, B9, C12, D13. We're going to go a little quick because I still got like 3 more questions.
I have no
How
idea.
many children did Israel have? 7, 9, 12, or 13?
I'm gonna go with the highest amount.
I like Reuben
Reuben
sandwiches.
I've never had one, but I've seen like the bread. Like
James
the
says
crispy-
12. Christy says 12.
And I said D.
Jan
I'm
says
gonna stick with my
12.
original answer. B.
Mom
9.
says 9.
Scotty
says 12. It's like most.
Only Reuben I
know
know
it
is
is on
rye
rye
bread.
C12. Everybody's got about the same. And the answer is D13, guys.
I
Yeah, 13. He had 13 children.
figured with the highest number.
What did Hiram used to craft items for the temple? Was it gold, silver, brass, or wood? What did Hiram use to craft items for the temple? Gold, silver, brass, or wood? Because I thought it was 13. Right? That's kind of what I was thinking too, Kevin, because you got the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
Where does 13 come from? That's something we'll have to research.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, look into it. We'll talk about it next week.
The 12.
He had a girl. Okay. He had a girl. So that makes 13. But the
Oh,
12 tribes would be all his sons.
got it.
Thank you, Jan.
Yes,
Look.
so that was
Love
right.
it.
Okay.
A, C, C.
Overthought that.
C. Everybody saying brass. We have one person, James.
All of the above.
Says gold.
C.
C. The answer is C, brass, in 2 Chronicles 4:16. Good job, guys. Okay, guys, this is the last one. Are you ready? What animal is used to describe Ephraim in chapter 7 in Hosea? What animal is used to describe Ephraim in chapter 7 in Hosea? Was it a donkey, a silly dove, a sneaky snake, or a wild hog? What animal is used to describe Ephraim in chapter 7 of Hosea?
Donkey.
We got
silly
wild
dove.
hog. Kevin says wild hog.
D.
Scotty says wild hog. Anyone else got a guess? Or know the answer?
Mom said C. Sneaky snake.
Sneaky snake.
Wild one.
Wild one. It is a wild one, ain't it? Donkey. We got answers all over the place.
Let's do it.
The answer is... Oh, I got to take this answer down. B, silly dove in Hosea 7:11. That's something I would like to actually look up because that sounds pretty wild.
Yeah.
I've never heard him say silly dove.
Silly dove. I haven't either.
But all right, guys. We love you guys so much, man.
Thank you.
So much fun. That was actually like 22 questions. Like I went over a couple because I started getting in a groove. I was like, let's see how many we can get in here. I love you guys, man. This was fun. You guys are amazing. I guess that 1% got me.
It's all right, Betty. You're not alone.
That is perfectly all right.
It was fun. It was fun.
If it wasn't for Tish's live starting right now, like I would be cool to just keep on going. We need to do a whole bunch of questions. We can do like 100-question quiz one day and just go on as long as it takes to do all the questions. That would be super, super fun.
That would be fun.
But I am planning on, guys, pretty soon starting
to
do pop-up lives for members. We're going to start doing member pop-up lives. I need to start doing something because I've got members now, so I need to give y'all something. So, yeah, be watching. I don't know when, don't know what time. Just it may pop up, and if it pops up on your phone, we'll be doing member lives where y'all can just hang out with me with whatever I'm doing that day. But we love you guys. Go over and watch Tish. Go over and give her some support while she does her interview. No judgment here with Tish Ross. Go check her out. Go hang out with her. It's such an amazing time. And apparently, as y'all seen earlier, we will be doing another video or another interview with Tish coming up sometime soon. So be looking for that.
Right.
And I'm in 100 question fun and blessing. Yes,
That's
does. It really does sound cool and fun. We need to set that up. So, but we love you guys.
I love you.
Have an amazing rest of your week. And I'm going to try to get some more videos up this week. I want to try to get at least 2 up a week. I'm like, I don't know. I've been on a roll, ready to go, trying to get things rolling again. So love you guys. Y'all have an amazing week. Stay blessed.
Good night.
Stay blessed.